Today, I'm going to be showing you all the best egg to hatch the huge happy computer inside of Pet Simulator 99. Now, as y'all know, this huge happy computer is available in every single egg in the tech world, and basically all you have to do is just pick an egg, hatch on it, and then maybe you will get lucky. However, there are some speculations that some eggs are actually better than others. The same thing happened with the Happy Rock and Hell Rock events from past years. So I'm just going to be showing you all what I think is the best egg. Maybe you think differently. There's really two main eggs that I think are good, but it's up to you guys which ones you want to do, and you don't have to follow my advice at all. If you don't want to do the two eggs that I say to do, then don't. Go do something else. But anyways, I'm just going to get straight into it. So the first egg that I'm going to be going over is the starter egg in the tech world. It is this one right here, egg 113. And it consists of 2 pets and then obviously the happy computer. I'm going to basically just be listing like the pros and cons of each egg. So I guess I'll start with the pros for this one. The pros, the only real pro I can see from this egg is that it's cheap. And that's really it. Some people would say, oh, another pro is that there's only 2 pets in it. Right, but the amount of time that these pets take to go away when they come up on your screen, the animation takes the same amount of time to go away as it does the last egg, so there really isn't any difference there. So it doesn't really matter that there's only 2 pets in the egg. That is the only real pro I can come up with this egg, in my opinion. You guys probably have other pros that I'm probably not seeing, or maybe you have different beliefs. Let me know in the comments below what you think. But I'm not going to go to the cons straight away for this egg. I'm going to actually say the pros of the last egg right here, which is the second egg, before I actually say the cons, because I kind of need to explain the last egg before I explain the cons of the first egg. So moving on, here are the pros of using the last egg. Number 1, you obviously have the ability to hatch multiple huge pets and not just the happy computer. So obviously you have the happy computer there, but then you also have the active huge pets that are available on this board right here. You can hatch any one of these 3, which means that you technically have a chance to get 4 different huge pets from one egg. That's the first pro. And the second pro, which I believe is the last one, is that you are growing your team at the same time you're hatching this, because the best pet in the game, the M6 prototype right here, is in this egg. And you can grow your team with it and get a ton of strong stat pets. I mean, even if it's not the M6, this like Frostbite Snowman pet here, I think that's what it's called, this Frostbite Snowman, is also really, really good if you can get a rainbow version of it, or even rainbow shiny. I wouldn't go as far as to get a rainbow shiny of this one or expect one, because, I mean, this pet is super hard to hatch. I think there's only like a few 100,000 of them in the game, and that's just for normal ones. Okay, I'm editing this video right now, and I just realized something that's actually kind of crazy. If I go to the index, and as you can see, if I look up M6 prototype, 68.8k of them exist, right? That's not a lot. But then if I look up the happy computer, more of those exist than the actual M6 prototype, which is kind of funny, because if I open up my inventory, I hatched a rainbow of this and only 9,000 exist. And then earlier today, I hatched a gold happy computer, and that's got 11k. It literally has more than this, which I find wild. So apparently, the happy computer is easier to get than an M6 prototype. It's just a fun little thing I found. But anyways, back to the video. But those are the main 2 pros of this egg. Now, I'm going to go over the cons for this egg right now. Then I'll get to the cons of that first egg. But the cons of this egg that I have noticed, number 1, it's the most expensive. It costs the most amount of coins, meaning you're going to have to constantly spend coins here, go back and get more coins in the final area, and then just rinse and repeat. But other than that, that's really the only con, is that it's just really expensive. Alright, and now moving on to the cons of this egg, which I believe there's only one, and that's just because there's no active huge pets in this egg. It's just the happy computer. You don't have a chance to get 4 huge pets, and you're just right back to having the chance to getting only 1. However, I just realized there is another pro of this egg that I just remembered, and that is the fact that it is very alt account friendly. So basically, if you wanted to use alt accounts to try to get these things faster, because I believe nothing really helps increase the chances of these things, if you wanted to try and get this thing faster, you could use alt accounts on this egg because it's super cheap. You don't even have to get to the last area to get a bunch of coins, and it's just a lot better for using alt accounts. But if you're only using one account, if you're only using your main and putting a lot of effort into there, then this egg is the egg for you right here because that's 4 huge pets. And now obviously the most ideal situation is that you have like a few alt accounts and your main all on the final egg. That's the best case scenario, but obviously not everyone's going to be doing that. Actually, very few people are actually doing that right now because of how expensive it is. So yeah, it really just depends on your state of where you are in the game right now, of how good of pets you have, how good areas you have, and just all that stuff. So I really don't have a firm answer on which one's the best, although I do think if you're going to hatch on any one of these eggs, either do the first one or the last one. And with that, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, like and subscribe if this helped, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace!